right, man, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Man, what's going on with Cena talking about his dates got changed? He wanted to do a certain amount of dates, and then WWE, what's going on with that, man?
Man, it's crazy because to think about it, everybody thought that John Cena said, I want to do the least amount of damage to my body. I got a whole bunch of other obligations. I'm just going to give y'all a few days just to do this retirement thing, and I'm going to call it a wrap. Apparently, dude wanted to do a full 220-day year. Like, Cena was trying to show up to all the Raws. Seemed like a good chunk of SmackDowns. A lot of PLE matches. He was trying to put in work. But the WWE executives told him, we only need you for 36 dates. Think about all the holes that was left in the storylines for Cena this year that could have been filled in just by him being on the show.
This is one of the things, this is why I think people want Vince back. And I don't think it's because of his creative, or I don't think it's because they love the man himself. I think they like Vince McMahon because he got it as far as wrestling.
Yeah.
Whatever you think about him, he got it. So if Cena would have came to Vince and said, hey, I wanted to do 220 dates, Vince would have honored that.
Yeah. In a heartbeat.
TKO is just they thinking about money, logistics, and nah, we good.
Because they got to pay him for
we
220 dates.
We good. We don't want to do it. And this is why you get that subsection of fans that want Vince back. TKO, what the crap, man? What the hell? The man wants to work 220 days. Now, me personally, I don't think I need him 220 days. What I would have said is, yo, can you give me 100? Because you can do a lot with 100 days.
Yeah, easy.
Imagine 100 days with this whole thing. And what I would have did something different. I would have said, hey, give me 100 days. The last 30 days, wherever city you in, we're going to sell them shirts. Yeah. That's what I would have did. Or we SummerSlam, we sell those shirts. If you're at the pay-per-view, we sell those shirts.
Yeah.
But that's what I would have did. Because you would have made so much more money. And for a company like TKO, who only cares about the bottom line, I'm surprised they didn't want him for at least 150 days or just 50 or 200 days. I'm surprised about it.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And honestly, you know what? We could have done a special contract where it's an as-need call. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so we need you tonight to further the storyline with you and The Rock. So we're going to bring you on tonight. This is what we're going to pay you. So an on-call type of deal that doesn't interfere with his other obligations.
Exactly.
Let's be real. He wasn't doing that much, in my opinion. Like, I know he shoots commercials and all that, but visually, I don't remember a movie or anything coming out.
No, but I know you got a couple movies coming out next year. But I would have put 36 is too low.
36 is low because when you put a number on it that limits it, it really kind of, you come up with stuff like the AJ stuff where you really didn't have them face off. You just went straight to the match.
Yep.
Like, there's no build, no nothing. Like Gunther, for example. Gunther is now his final opponent, which is trash. But Gunther's facing him last, and you don't get that mic joust between the two. You don't get that face-to-face where they, Cena gets to blow up on him and Gunther gets to say his witty responses and whatever else. You don't get that. The stuff that made John Cena rivalries, intense and made you want to watch the match. You don't get that. Now we got to go straight to the match.
Yep.
We had no payoff with the Brock situation.
Nope.
Brock just ran him through. It's over.
It's gone.
No revenge. Why? Because the dates won't allow it.
Yep. Yeah, it's like, you don't think, man. This company, and I'm talking about TKO. And I love what Lana said this week. I don't know if you caught it. And she said it best. Like, talent has to pay for their family to come now. Back in the Vince era, if you had family, they would just accommodate you. Mm-hmm. Now they have to pay. And everybody trying to blame Triple H and like, Lana like, no. This is not a WWE thing. This is a TKO thing. The worst mistake I think Vince made, other than what he was accused of, is this TKO sale. Wow. The worst mistake ever, man.
Everything's corporate.
It's the worst mistake ever. and this Cena stuff is proving it. And I've also been hearing rumors that he has not liked the handling of his retirement.
I'm sure, because it's forced, it's fast, it's like we gotta shoot, we gotta jump to this, we gotta jump to this. Because when you got limited dates, you can only do so much. We can't waste too much time on this robbery because you gotta get to your next opponent next month.
Yep.
Like we gotta boom, 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 boom. It rushes it, and to me, it could have been so much better, man.
And they used most of his dates right before SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Like around this time is where you needed him, around the slow period. But you know what I'm saying? TKO's on TKO, man. It's who they are.
And it's a corporation, y'all.
Yep.
Like, think about your favorite mom and pop restaurant that you like. You go in, they feel personable. They know your name.
Yep.
They know what you like. Oh, sit down. You want your regular? Everything is like warm and homely feeling because you feel like you coming home. It's mom and pop. It's local. It's differently. It's family owned. Put that in the same line of a franchise.
Yep.
The franchise ain't gonna treat you like the mom and pop restaurant is. It's not that same mentality. You're a number to the franchise.
Yep.
A lot of times, that's all it is. Yep. And with this TKO ownership, it doesn't. You look at everything they've done. Nothing that they've done or changed feels like a mom and pop situation. Everything that Vince did, from the tickets to the ticket prices, all the stuff you was talking about with allowing the families to come in, like all of that is mom and pop stuff.
Yep.
TKO don't do that.
They don't do that because it's not the bottom line.
Yeah, that's all they worried about.
That's all they care about. It's the bottom line. So it's just, I don't know, man.
It's wild.
That is wild.
But that's what happens if you have a company and you think about selling it to a corporation. You might want to think twice if you want all the morals and everything you built to remain the same.
Exactly.
Because that shows you how fast that company can take your stuff and flip it
right out the window. So, all right.